Okay, so we've got our simple design. Now let's play around with this a little bit. Let's first take a look at closet space. So we've got a house, there's no storage in it, so let's design some closets. I'm going to go back to architecture on my ribbon bar, click on wall again. I've already got my generic 200 mil selected, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to place some walls. So first one, as you come into our house here, I want a wall that can be a bit of a closet, so we can put our coats in it. So I'm just going to frame in a little wall, like so, and you can see that I've got a problem. So hit the escape key and modify, and I'm just going to move that door down a little bit just so it's out of my way. We can also adjust the windows if we want to adjust the windows. So let's just delete that window. We'll take this window and move it down. You can place these however you want. And that allows me just to move this door down a little bit too. So I've got lots of space for that closet. Now, on the inside of this room, I'm probably going to want a closet as well. So I go back to architecture and wall and plot out where I would like my closet. I could have it in here, matching that one. Works as a bit of a sound barrier. You could have it up by the bathroom. Either way is going to work. So let's say I'll just put it in and match that hallway closet. So now I've got two closets there. I'm not too concerned on the size, that can always be adjusted later. Coming up here to the other bedroom, well, we need a closet in this room as well. And I'm just going to bring it right across that back wall. Maybe I want that a little thicker, so I'm just going to move the window down a bit more. And I can take that wall and just a hair bigger, a little bigger closet. So now I've got some closet space in my rooms. I need to add doors to these closets so they work. Now, before when we went to door, we've only limited to these single flush doors. Now, Revit has way more doors that we can use, and it's just a matter of finding where they are. So when I'm in the doors command, so you can just come up here, when I'm in doors, this modify place doors tab comes up automatically. Now from here I go to load family. So a door is a family, so it's a group of similar things that can be used throughout. So the first doors that we use are part of the M single dash flush family. So we need to find another family of doors that will work better as a closet. So I'm going to click on load family and you'll see this window shows up. In here, I can select doors, and I've got 4 sets of bifold doors at the top. So bifold 4-panel Australia, or I've got a 2-panel one, or another 4-panel one. So I'm just going to go 4-panel Australia, go OK, and you'll see now that I've got a door showing up on my Revit file, and I can go in here and you'll see that I've got a bunch of different sizes I can use. Let's say we grab a big one. So there's a door for that closet. Come down here. There's a door for that closet. And come down here. There's a door for that closet. So we're able to load that family and add those closet doors in. Now I don't know how the scale of my bedroom is going to be. So I'm going to do something very similar again. I'm going to go back to architecture. And instead of going to door, this time I'm going to go to component. So components can be anything, and you can see the default is a desk that's shown up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to load family again. It's still open to doors, but I need to get out of this, so I can just use my back file, so up 1 level. Brings me back to Australia, and I'm going to find furniture. Under furniture, I've got a bunch of other options. There's even a piano if you want a piano. But I'm going to go beds, and you've got beds large size, you can see the preview, small size, all these different beds that you can use, depending on what you want. So I'm just going to go bed large size and open, and I've got a double bed that's loaded up. Now I've got double, queen, and king and queen. Just depends on what you want, but let's just leave it on double. I can use the space bar to rotate this element, and I can see where it would fit in my room. So just looking at the proportions of the room, I'd say we could easily put the bed here. Not too bad. Maybe I'll move that window just so it's centered over where the bed would naturally sit. And I can come here too and place another bed. Spacebar lets me change it. So we'll put a bed down there. So you can see how those beds are fitting in the room. I hit the escape key to get out of that command. And I set this window so I'm like, oh, okay. So modify. I'm just going to grab that window and just center it over the bed a bit. So it's a little more natural. And that's the cool thing about Revit is you can keep making these little subtle changes so you can get stuff to work out in the rooms and through your whole model. If I go back to component again, I can go load family. I'm going to go up a level again. This time I'll go to storage. You've got some different cabinet options that you can do. But we're just going to grab dresser and I'm going to place some dressers in this room. So this one, quite a big room, I'll place it there. And this one, the room's a bit smaller, but I do have room for a dresser next to the door. So it just gives you an idea that all your furniture is going to fit in. And also later on when we do some renderings, you know that this stuff fits into place. Now for built-in items like you would have in your bathroom, it's the same idea. So if I go back to architecture and component, there you go, modify in place, load. So under load I can pick other things. So if I go way back, we've got plumbing. So if I click on plumbing features, architectural plumbing features, and fixtures, I've got a bunch of other things here I can use. So bathtub, you can see that I've got a couple bathtub options I can pick. Rectangle is probably the easiest. I grab that and now I can come into this bathroom and figure out where I want to place the bathtub. Now if you notice when I move away from the wall, the bathtub disappears. That's because this particular bathtub has to be constrained to a wall. So I'm going to place it right on the edge, like so, and click, and that's placing the bathtub into place. Now for the same way again, I can go back to load family, grab other components. So we've got water closets, sinks, others, 2D, bathrooms. So you can go sinks, you can pick sinks from here. So there's different ones, but if you notice a lot of these sinks, they don't have anything underneath them. So you might have to do something called building up casework, which I'm not going to show right now. Under 2D, you've got a couple other things that you can use. There's some toilets. There is another toilet in here. I'm just trying to remember where it is. There's different downpipes. Under water closets, there's a toilet. It's because I'm Canadian and I can never remember the Australian name for the default. But let's say toilet domestic 3D and OK. And I can take that toilet and I can place it into that bathroom as well. So I've got just some basic fixtures going on and being placed into there. You can do the same for your living room, you can do the same for your kitchen, all pretty simple stuff. So let's stop that video there.